This is Phil, one of my unlimited monthly subscribers. He's based out in Dubai and he jumps in this studio every so often to help with his game. What we're going to talk about here in this lesson is weight transfer, and I'm going to show you his swing. And what he does is when he swings back here, he loads this right side, and as he's coming through, he pretty much stays there on that downswing. What that's resulting in, especially when he gets out onto the course, is a lot of fat shots, is a little bit of an over top swing, and that lack of control of that ball. So what you're going to jump onto now is what the video of his lesson looked like and the drills that went alongside this to improve his game.
Club back, there is a little bit of a sway to the right hand side. From here, it stays there and doesn't really transfer onto this left foot until the very end. So we just need to move that much earlier in the swing. So a couple of drills for you. We've done these before, but it's always good to go over them, make sure that we nail them. So the first one, what we're going to do is we're going to use this thing as a ball here. We're going to have feet together, and this one's a tricky one, by the way, so it's making sure the sequencing is in the right place. We're going to go little, and as we go little, we're going to take that club back. Then we're going to go little again on the way down. So it's quite quick that we have to get those feet moving, but this is the weight transfer we want in our swing, that we're going to go from here to here, and then we're coming through. So it might be, as a stage to get this right, that we just start going like this. We're not even using a club, but we're going one step and turning, two step and turning. So the chest is doing a lot more of the work rather than the hands and arms. That then should look like a little bit more like this, that we're going to go, as we're taking the club back, we're stepping, and by the time our left arm gets to parallel to the ground, we're going to step again. And that's the timing of how we're going to transfer that weight. Now, to ensure that we're not going wider and then wider here, all you can do is just put like a ball on either side of your foot to make sure that we're stepping to what our stance would be naturally. So then that would look a little bit more like this. So we're going to go swinging back and through. Now you can see that where I am at this point here, I've got 90% of my weight on my left foot. I want to be able to toe tap with my right foot here. This again, if we can hold this pose for 3 to 5 seconds after the shot, then we're in a balanced position. If we're falling over, we're either swinging too fast with the arms, or our body's made us off balance anyway. So that's drill 1. Drill 2 is a little bit simpler. Let me grab something just so I can have a ball in the way. So we're going to use the end of this as the ball. And all we're going to do is going to set up, we're going to set up like normal, and we're going to bring our feet together. This is exactly the same drill as the one before, but this is a little bit more static. I'd love for you to be able to do the first one straight off the bat, but this might be the first progression before we get onto that. But basically what we're going to do to get that movement towards the ball is we're going to go, as soon as your left arm goes towards parallel to the ground, we're going to step forward and then swing through. And you can see that as I'm doing this, everything continues to move forward. So even though I've planted here, I'm still going forward towards the left side, left side, left side, left side, left side, to get through to this point here. At no point I'll be going like that. So have a go with that one. And then this one, the third one, is another sort of variation of this. And what you're going to do, exact same, left arm parallel to the ground. We're stepping, hitting the ball, and stepping through. This is just going to get a momentum going this way. The reason why we're talking all about this, because when I'm teaching kids, the first thing I teach them is how to throw in golf lessons. And the reason is because most kids can throw a ball where they're going and they move their body this way. Now the only difference here in the golf swing is we're actually moving our body this way. And the effect of throwing, if I use this white stone here, if I was to throw it as far as it could, I'll be there, which is a little bit like driver. Whereas this one, where we're going to go, is I'm going to go throw it down towards my left foot here, but I'm definitely going to be on this left side. I wouldn't be throwing that stone like that to get the most amount of power. So you can see that like it could be that you just grab a ball and start throwing it, and just figuring out what do your legs do through the swing to allow your body to move. What does your legs do to allow your chest to move, and how does that represent in a golf swing? So hopefully this makes sense.